and their power will be magnificent to behold. Their eyes shall be blinded by the weight of mighty visions, and all that has passed before shall be changed forever. A great fury must come for the goodness of all. You will not comprehend it now, but the very existence of the age it spawns will justify all that went before.
Yo, what's up YouTube? Blackwater 911 here to show you guys how to work on an Xbox 360. During the recent PlayStation outage recently, I've kind of gotten pretty damn bored, and I went out and bought a couple of junky Xbox Core solid white cased 360s. So I'm probably going to start playing on live. Kind of hate to give up one of my favorite gaming consoles, but the security and implementation of how they're doing it is just pretty damn scary. I've never heard of anybody having to hire an outside source for something they developed. Basically, it goes to show they don't know what the fuck they developed or even how to use it themselves. But anyway, let's go ahead and focus on the Xbox. I was able to find out something that no tutorial had to offer. And I found a laser adjustment for these ones where the Blu-ray players aren't working. That's what I basically bought. So I want to go ahead and go in, and we're going to focus in on something here. Right there, those two silver things on the green chipboard up by the laser. A lot of people never have mentioned these in YouTube videos, and these are the most important things to get this to work right. I've seen people putting foam in to keep the laser from bouncing too hard when it goes all the way back, but I was able to get all these to work, and the reason why is because I made an adjustment on these two individual things. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn them to the left. And the reason I say that is because it adjusts the width of the laser beam and the intensity of the laser beam. The intensity is based on ohms, and you want it to be at about 1.67 ohms for it to read. Anything past that or higher than that is not going to work if you want to test it with a multimeter. But anyway, that's what I found out. So I want to show you a little bit about what it's going to look like with the top off, because this is basically how I had to test it. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. How do I turn this thing on? Oh, I got a power button on the front. Alright, remember, if you guys are working on these, you got to be careful because lasers do have radiation if you look in them, and they will go right through your fucking retina. But anyway, this disc, Kung Fu Panda. Look how fucked up that thing is. Alright, so we want to be sure to properly do it, so we got to hit the eject tab. Push your little black thing on there. Okay, there's what we got going on. Alright, so here's the laser. What you want it to do is you want it to go to the center, and then you want it to be able to go all the way back to the outer edge. If it does that, you're good to go. I'm still tweaking this, but I found out it does work, and I'm getting it to play discs that it wouldn't play normally. I definitely have to tweak this out some more, but if you mess with those screws, trust me, I guarantee you it's going to work. Because I have the PlayStation 1, same thing. It has a screw exactly similar to that one on that Xbox, right there. that if you tweak will play your PlayStation 1 games, it would no longer play. So I know it works, and I know that's where I need to focus. See, this has an open tray issue. So let me try this one more time. So I know I can get it to work. So I got that one and I got this one over here. It's I think it came with a 60 gig hard drive. Okay, this is gonna work because I can tell by how it's spinning that. Because right now it's reading. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get back with you guys. I'm going to adjust this, make another video and show you what's up. What's up YouTube, Blackwater 911 here. Follow up with you on the laser adjustment for the Xbox 360. It does work. Unfortunately, Kung Fu Panda was too screwed up to play, and it was the only Xbox game that I could get them to actually give me for free, so I could test on it. My controller's dead too. Actually, it's not dead, I just don't even have the battery pack for it. I've got to order it. I told them I needed a controller, that's the best I could do. But, okay, so I found out that if you go to the left on the adjustment, it opens the eye up, like it makes the laser beam bigger. If you turn it to the right, it makes it smaller to read a little bit better. So what I did is I bumped mine to the right a couple of times and got it to work. They were a little bit too far turned to the left, so I put in one of my favorite movies, Planet of Terror. Quentin Tarantino rocks ass on his movies. But anyway, so here we go. I'll show you real quick what the end result here is. Oh, and mention the flathead wasn't a good idea. Kind of went with a little bit more of a broader Phillips head micro screwdriver. So that's what I would use to adjust it, because it's definitely a lot better. Alright, so I hope this disc doesn't go flying. Alright. Now, I mean, you can tweak that laser to get it to play the games, but it for sure works. And now I got like a free DVD player, even if it doesn't play games. I won't find that out until later, but that's still sweet, you know, to be able to buy something that's broke like that and fix it that easy. That's why I do what I do. That's the kind of hacker I am, you know, not to be configured with the fucking network hackers. But I mean, not to say I couldn't do that stuff, but it's not as cool as doing shit like this. A little bit more pride involved with this kind of stuff. So anyway, cool. That's how you do it, guys. It's pretty easy. A lot of people just replace them. Like every tutorial I watch, they say buy a replacement drive from this place, and I'm like, no, don't buy a replacement drive. Use your brains, get a friggin' Phillips head screwdriver, and take your Xbox apart, and just adjust that laser beam, man. It ain't that hard. It's really, really easy to do. Right there. Adjust it. It'll take care of all your worries. Go to the right a little bit. Both of them have to be turned. Like I said, I don't know what each one does, but I'm sure one controls the actual width of the beam, and then the other one probably controls, you know, the intensity, like I said. And I know that intensity is in ohms because I tested it. So 1.67. That's what you want it at, if you know anything about that shit. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope I fixed your Xbox 360 for you. Please subscribe.